Good morning, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying your morning so far. I figured I will show you guys a glimpse into our morning routine on this morning mommy chat. If you hear Ozzy Poo in the background, it's because he's awake and yeah, couldn't get him to sleep before I did this. Hashtag mom life. Anyways, so of course we already have his bottles ready for the morning every single morning. So that's me shaking it up before I pop it in the warmer. There's our little warmer there. Fill it up to the right point so that it'll be warm for him. I love this thing. It is literally a lifesaver, you guys. There's our bottle. Izzy Poo just hiccuped. This is a little speaker that I bought Kiari when we were actually dating, and he freaking loves it. I customized it and stuff. I wish I could remember what website I did this on, but yeah, that is in his room. We play jazz on it every night because Izzy Poo loves jazz. So that was me actually turning the jazz off. It changes colors too, which I thought was so cool about this thing. We literally love this thing. Ooh, there's Izzy Poo Poo. My little bub. Look at him, guys. He's so happy in the morning. He loves it. He freaking loves seeing us. He always gives us smiles and giggles. Sweet little man. Excuse the way I look. It's literally like 5 in the morning on this video. He's about to get changed. This is gripe water. We give it to him every morning when he wakes up before his bottles. It helps with colic, hiccups, stomach pains, spitting up, the whole 9 yards. We give him about a milliliter. Now I gave him to Kiari and I'm getting ready to start my little routine while Kiari is putting Izzy Poo back to sleep. Y'all already know what the dealio is. Water, hair products for my edges. 3.5 months postpartum at this point. And yeah. Prenatals, gotta take those every day. Ain't that right, Isaac? He's looking at the video right now like, ooh. This is my favorite journal in the entire world. I actually got it at Walmart. I'll say maybe over a year ago now. I have incorporated journaling into my morning routine. Don't come at me with these, guys. I literally just eat a few of them to just get something on my tummy. Of course, I gotta drink my water. My water. Here we go, shamelessly eating these veggie straws. They're not the best thing in the world. They're not the healthiest thing in the world. But hey, they're better than Doritos, right? This is a cute little message I left for Kiari when he got home from work on the fridge. I just bought these letters for the fridge and I just was super excited about them. So there's that. And then I always light a candle in the morning, every morning, just to create an ambiance. And there's my journal and my candle. I'm getting ready to journal in the morning and just soothe myself and start my mind off right, you guys, before I tackle the day. I love this journal so much. And we're back. Good morning, mommy friends. I hope you guys are doing great this morning. I am feeling pretty refreshed. I feel pretty good. I slept great. If you guys see me looking down, I'm looking down at the baby monitor at Izzy Poo because I got him back to sleep and I really want him to stay asleep this morning so bad so I can get a couple more things done. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little tiny glimpse into our morning routine and what that is like. I'm going to make a full video on our entire morning routine later on in time, later on in life. Not really sure when I'm gonna make it. It takes a lot of editing, takes a lot of work. So I just wanted to show you guys a little glimpse, you know, a little teaser or whatever. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Izzy Poo did something crazy while I was making the beginning of this video. So before I get into it, as you guys saw a little bit earlier, I am going to go ahead and use some Jamaican castor oil this time. So this is really good for my edges especially. So I'm going to go ahead and line my edges with the oil. But anyway, so after I warmed up Isaac's bottom, I passed it along to Kiari because Kiara usually wakes up around 4:30 to 5-ish in the morning to get ready for work. And usually he helps me with Izzy Poo. He helps me get him back calm and basically back to sleep before he leaves. And I'm downstairs filming and all of a sudden I hear, "Oh my God." Now y'all already know. As a mom, as a new mom especially, the last thing you want to hear from your husband is him screaming, "Oh my God," right? Right? So I stood there for a couple seconds to see if I heard a reaction from Isaac, because, you know, a little while ago I'm learning as a mom not to jump to conclusions and not to freak out over everything. So I kind of heard Isaac starting to fuss just a little bit. So that's when I was like, okay, something happened. So I came upstairs and I was like, what happened? Is everything okay? And the first thing I see is Kiari holding Isaac, like, you know, like this or whatever. And, sis is hard. Oh, wow. But anyway, so he's holding Isaac. And he's like bouncing and he's like, you know, looking like frightened. I'm like, what happened? And he's like, he threw up, you know, it's like a lot of throw up. I'm like, what do you mean? Like projectile vomited? Because, you know, Isaac doesn't really projectile vomit often, or like none at all. He's like, yeah, he threw up everywhere, all over his body, all over me. Like it was scary. It's a lot of throw up. And I'm like, how did that happen? You know, was he choking or whatever? And Kiari was like, no, he wasn't choking. And I'm like, well, did he drink all of his bottle? And Kiari went ahead and showed me the bottle, and you guys, that entire bottle was gone. Like, what the heck? And I said to Kiari, I'm like, that's why he threw up like that, because he drank it way too fast. I kid you not, as soon as I got that bottle out of the warmer, and I went back downstairs, like it felt like he was already done with the bottle. And I told Kiari, I'm like, that's why he threw up, because he drank that way too fast. Like he guzzled that down way too fast. And that's what Isaac does sometimes in the morning, because he sleeps at least 8 hours every night, you know, straight through. Except last night he did wake up for a little bit, but Kiari put him right back to sleep. But anyways, so because he sleeps throughout the night, he usually wakes up kind of hungry, and you know, he can tend to try to gulp it down. But usually I stop him in his tracks. So like I give him a couple ounces and then I stop him from drinking it, and then I go ahead and, what is all that freaking noise? Like I'm hearing bumping around and bullcrap. Like stop it. I hate when people wake up early as heck, Like it's literally like 7 in the morning right now, making super duper loud noises because like Isaac is asleep, my son's asleep. Don't you care? Don't you care? I'm just kidding. Obviously these people don't give a doggone, but oh, it's a little mini bobby pin in this one. But anyway, so ooh, that would have been cute if my hair was, you know, like clean and stuff. Like, ooh. But yeah, it's time for another wash, you guys. But anyway, what part was I on? But yeah, so I usually stop him and I burp him in his tracks, and then I let him finish the rest of the bottle. Sometimes if he's like starving and he doesn't want to be stopped, I will let him drink a little bit more and I'll like ease him into the break. But yeah, that's what I told Kiara. I'm like, don't let him guzzle it down like that. Like, you gotta make him slow down, because if not, he will drink that whole thing. And that's exactly what he did, y'all. And scared the poop out of his daddy. Scared the crap out of him. But anyways, let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed the beginning of this video, and if you would like to see more like maybe a day in a life type videos, because I've been thinking about trying to start doing them, like ease them in, because you know, like I said, it takes a lot of editing, takes a lot of time, and unfortunately right now I really don't have a lot of time on my hands, especially ever since Isaac started to teeth. He's like extra clingy and needy, even more than usual. So I like all of my attention has to be on him, or else he will flip a lid. So that's what happened to me this morning. I got freaking scared to death while trying to film this video. But yeah, other than that, everything is good, thank God. Speaking of Kiari, our 1 year anniversary is coming up, and it's so crazy how fast that happens. Like, I literally feel like we just said our vows like a month ago. Our anniversary is July 13th. So I'm really excited about that coming up. Kiari and I, a little background story. We've known each other for coming up on 8 years, I believe. And we've been friends all that time as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to come up to that time with him, and we can celebrate being a year married, because we've already been almost 8 years as friends. We dated for a year, and now we're coming up on a year of marriage. And when I tell you guys, I have learned a lot, okay? This year was full of just flat out learning lessons and like trial and error, because even though Kiari and I have been friends for a long time, we haven't been married for a long time. You know, we haven't been living together for a long time. It doesn't matter how long you've known someone, you really get to know someone and get to learn a lot about yourself when you're living with someone, when you're sharing your life with someone. You know, we have a home together, we have a car together, we have a child together, you know, we share a bed, we share all of our space and all of our time with each other. And I can promise you guys, we have learned a lot throughout this time. So, and it's been great, honest to God. Like, I don't regret any of it. A lot of people wonder, like, hey, when you get married young, like, doesn't that suck all the fun out of everything and all that? No, it really doesn't, because at the end of the day, and you know what, marriage is not for everybody. So I'm not sitting up here trying to act like, you know, it's, you know, everybody got to get married and all that. Marriage isn't for everyone, and everybody does things on their own time. But Kiari is my person, and he makes me so happy. And you know, we make each other happy. You know, like, we enjoy living life together. So yeah, we are young. He is 23 now and I am 22. Both of our birthdays just passed in April. We're both Aries. We love each other very much, and Isaac makes us both very, very happy. And at the end of the day, we make each other happy, and that's what's most important, because Isaac can make us both happy individually as much as he wants, but as a married couple, we have to make each other happy. We have to pour into each other in order to be happy, you know, in our marriage. And we have to keep our friendship afloat as well. A part of a marriage is being friends, you know, not letting go of the friendship and the connection that you built with that person. So yeah, every day we're learning a lot. Every morning I've started to put into my routine to just journal, read different marriage plans on the Bible app, take notes, and then at night Kiari and I go through them together before we go to sleep. And there's a channel that I'm subscribed to called The Fruitful Wife. She is amazing. She talks about marriage. She gives like little tips about it and stuff like that. So, and she's just amazing. She's just a blessing. So I'm gonna go ahead and link her channel in the description below, but she has helped me so much as a young woman, a young mom, a young wife, and just giving me tips on, you know, how to keep this thing going. Her and her husband have been married for a while. I think either 10 years or almost 10 years or something like that. And they have kids, and you know, it's just awesome to see another, you know, God-fearing woman doing the same things that you want to do one day, you know, progressing with her husband and her family and being a crown to your husband. That's one thing I really want to be to my husband, is a crown to him, not a cancer. I want to strengthen our marriage. I want to do everything I'm supposed to do to contribute to our marriage. And yeah, I will go more in depth on Kiari and I's relationship and just marriage and stuff like that. If you guys want me to. It is a part of being Isaac's mommy, is me being a wife, you know, and how I interact and connect with my husband. So yeah, I redid 4 twists, and this is how much hair came out with the 4. So that's not bad at all. That's like great. But yeah, life is chugging along, and yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Please don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe. And let's keep this family growing. We are on the road to 1,000. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Mwah.